This is JordanTower with JT News. Introducing Blanca La Fina, a dope artist. Go check out her new video, Private Dancer, below. Blanca La Fina, all links below. And let's get right into it. All right, we got DDG. Okay, he was avoiding India Love at the Streamer Awards. I think it is done with them being buddy. She's dating Stefan Diggs' brother. I think his name is Trayvon Diggs, and he plays for the Dallas Cowboys. The Diggses, they're just the playboys of the time. Okay, he's 27. I think she's like, how old is India Love? 30. India Love age. She's got to be. She's about to be 30. All right, so she's a little older than him, but she's trying to she knows she got to lock somebody down right now that can take care of her for life. Okay, because really, she disappeared for a long time. The Westbrook show was like 10 years ago, and she tried to make her family famous with that. But really, she's famous for nothing. She's famous for dating a lot of guys in the music industry. She's dated a lot of guys in the music industry. A lot, okay? And that's the thing now. A lot of girls are famous for just dating guys. I've never seen that before. Rarely you saw that in the past, but the past 10 years, that's been like a thing. Top 5, Traitor, okay? What would you expect? There's no honor amongst thieves, all right? Drake made the mistake of embracing top 5, bringing him around, Drake makes the same mistakes over and over. He keeps embracing people that have not a loyal bone in their body, okay? Rick Ross, it was good in the beginning, him and Drake, but then you trust these people too much. There's no friends in the music industry. I know Drake knows that now, but look what happened with Meek. Embrace Meek. Meek's biggest, I would say 70% of Meek's top records are either with Drake or Nicki Minaj. It's always an assist. It's an assist. Now, I like Meek's music, period. Okay, I'm just telling you the facts, all right? I like the DC mixtapes. I like his first couple albums. After 2018, his albums kind of, when he came home, albums kind of went off a cliff. But before that, Meek's got a solid catalog. So anyways, top 5 shows love to Kendrick Lamar because Drake posted his op. Pressa. Him and Pressa used to be best buds, okay? But, Drake posted up, he had an album out. So he says, New Machine out now. Pressa's finally dropped an album. It's taken him forever, right? It's not going to chart that much, but he showed a little love, right? So then top 5 posts Kendrick, tune. And then he goes back and forth and with Jay Hitta and says, and this is Drake. Drake, cut these guys off, man, all of them. You got to worry about yourself, There's no, again, like I said, very few friends in the music industry. You just stick with people that keep their mouth closed. Lil Baby seems to keep his mouth closed. 21 Savage does. But people like Rick Ross and Khaled and people like that, they do whatever they got to do to survive. That's just a fact. And you just got to leave them be. So Diddy and Cassie. So Cassie has her own set of problems now. She won 30 million or 20 million, whatever it was, from between Diddy and the hotel that released the videotapes. She got like $20-30 million, right? So Cassie is now considered unreachable by federal court because she's evading a case from Clayton Howard. That's the guy who claims he was hired for multiple freak-offs over the course of 5 years. Him and Cassie got tight, and eventually he claims that Cassie actually aborted his baby, okay? And he claims that Cassie gave him something. She was, when they were doing things unprotected. A lot of people will say that listen, That's the risk of your business. I mean, it's not like you were doing illegal business, you know? You were being hired for a service that is illegal to be hired for, you know? So, but a judge actually said that, you know what? Cassie was guilty by association. Let's just be real. She did a lot of Diddy's bidding for her. She obviously enjoyed it to a certain degree because she did it for, she partook in these activities for like 12 years, 10 to 12 years, setting up the freak offs and all that kind of stuff. It's like, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't get how she just gets to skate free like she's just a victim. I think to a certain degree she was a victim, and to a certain degree she kind of liked it, you know? But Diddy also is a monster, you know? So, it is what it is. Jason Derulo says he'll never be alone with a female working again. There will always be somebody else in the room. This comes from a frivolous case that was against him. Some woman accused him of essaying her in the studio. It's been dismissed twice, once in California and once in Nevada, and refiled in New York shortly after. Derulo lost a lot of... Derulo claims nothing happened, and from when you read it over, you would see that it seems to be made up, right? And a lot of women will... I mean, not all, some women, just like some guys, aren't honorable, and they look for a quick payday, So she was probably hoping he would just pay to make it go away, but it's public, and he lost a lot of sponsorship deals and everything just from the mere fact of being accused of something. So he says, I'll never be alone in a room with a woman that I work with ever again. There's truth to every joke, but it's the truth. He dismissed the story, but, there would be some sort of evidence, Maino, CHAINO, okay, lame again, okay. He's engaging in a battle with Akademiks. He continues to call Akademiks a lame and saying like, yo, I'm going to school you on this and that. Akademiks made the good point of, listen, I didn't go and hustle on your block. You came over and wanted to be a podcaster. You wanted to be a podcaster, right? Cool. But I didn't try to be I'm not trying to be a full-time rapper. I didn't try to go be on the radio with Angela Yee and all that other stuff. And he's absolutely right. Maino, music dried up for him about 13 years ago. Done. He had High Hater. He had that other song, All Above, and then it was over, right? You tried to keep saying he was King of Brooklyn. Maino continually switches up on people he's cool with, all right? Uncle Murder, the Troy Ave, when the Troy Ave incident went down, where Taxstone actually ended up shooting Maino's girl by accident. He took the side of Taxstone. He picked up Troy Ave's chain in the amidst of all the madness that happened that night and kept it. Instead of giving it back to him the next day like an honorable person would, or even a year later, 6 months later when things calmed down, he kept the chain and wore it like a desperate person who has no chains, And I think this is around the time he was on Love and Hip Hop. Maino's been saved time and time again. Okay? He, after being, a rapper, was a rap. He went on Love and Hip Hop, and that carried him for a few years, and then things dried up again, and now he is Angela Yee's assistant on the radio. She saved him. And you know what? Nobody wants to see Maino with no money, but don't go try to be a podcaster with Jim Jones now and try to go at everybody when, bro, you're just shape-shifting. Your stuff dried up. I hate it when rappers do this. This is going to dry up real quick. All these rappers that can't do music anymore are just like, no, let's just talk on the mic. You know, they used to clown, like when DVD days and everything, they used to be like, oh, you guys are media guys. I would never do that. You know, I'm telling you, this is how these guys used to talk. It's funny now to see them like scraping and scrambling, getting on the mic, becoming chatty patties, which we are. We're chatty patties on here. But him being a chatty patty when he preached against it, I'm a real guy. I would never do that. No, you're a chatty patty now. That's what you are. So, let's see if he. I think you kept going. Let's see. I'm trying to see if he posted anything towards Akademiks recently. Let's see. Welcome to the new escalator. Maino's just corny, bro. I'm just being real. Just being real. He is. Anyways, we'll get to another one later. There's plenty, and Maino should watch it. There's plenty of skeletons in his closet that haven't been out. And if he keeps warring with people, he's gonna destroy the very little bit of respect he has left. This is JordanTower with J2 News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I will check you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.
Introducing Blanca La Fina, a dope artist. Go check out her new video, Private Dancer, below. Blanca La Fina, make sure you go subscribe to her YouTube and go check out her video, Private Dancer. Go check out her TikTok and all her other links below.